Hey there, my soul peeps and soul fam. I am very rusty on lives, and I was not great at them in the first place, but I thought that I would give one a go. Happy New Year, happy 2025. I've neglected this channel a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. In the last few months, I've been doing a lot over on Instagram, but that doesn't really relate back to YouTube, unfortunately. So I am hoping to put in a little bit more effort into Tarot by Cassy because I'd really, really like to start building it up this year. And I would like to start doing those neat and tidy picker piles that I am talking about. I have seen people doing picker pile cards on live. That feels like it would be a lot, so I probably won't attempt to do that. But I am going to take this first card that is flipping out for us, the Two of Wands. We're just asking Spirit for a message for my beautiful collective for kicking off 2025. What do you need to know right now? Could be related to love, work. We're just going to let Spirit speak through me and get the messages that we need to hear. And remember, all readings are general and for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates, and what doesn't is not a message for you. So leave that for. Well, I'm going to take those as well. Someone who needs it, because they all flipped out. I'm not taking reversals today with this deck. I don't take reversals with my decks either. So, sorry, I should have mentioned, start reading with the traditional Rider-Waite, my old school deck from when I was a very young girl, gifted this when I was 18, I think, or 19. And if anyone tells you that you have to be gifted your first tarot deck, that is entirely untrue. I was just lucky enough that that happened to be the case. So the old school Rider-Waite with the banged up box that shows you how much I've loved this thing over the years, and my own deck, which I'm so very proud of, the Trust Yourself Tarot by Cassy. And we're also going to read from the Love and Light Mantra cards, Journey to Self-Discovery. Excuse me. And we are reading from the the author is Tony Carmine Salerno, and it's the Heart and Soul deck. And I particularly love this one because it's by Blue Angel Publishers, which are Melbourne-based, so my hometown. So that's always pretty cool. I reckon about a good half of my decks are by them. They've gone nuts lately with decks on the market. So we're going to shuffle my deck. There we go. Beautiful Wheel of Fortune. We've got all wands going on with the Rider-Waite, 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. So I would say that what is coming in is looking pretty incredible, guys. Really, really incredible. And with the Wheel of Fortune in there, if you had a rough, here we go. I was just about to say, if you had a rough 20, oh my God. Wow. Okay, there we are. If you had a rough 2024, or maybe you're even still having a rough beginning to 2025, I can't believe I just pulled those out right beside each other. 5 Wands and the 5 Swords, the punchy for no good reasons cards. So that's terrific. I love that I pulled those out right beside the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this is what you have been experiencing, or potentially the other way around, but I don't think so because we're looking at what's coming in. So what's coming in is better times than what has previously been, I feel. Very much so. So one more Spirit from this deck, please. There we go. Perfect. The Empress. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune on one side, Empress on the other. And this is not great for you guys to see stuff. I just realized I need to work from the other direction. I've given up on saying that one of these days I'll get it right because I just won't. I just won't, and it's okay. It is okay because 2025, I've heard, the trending thing is going to be authenticity. See, I can never say that word. Authenticity. That is not it. Authenticity and realness, rawness, being yourself, showing up unapologetically. Wow, I'm doing a great job of showing up as unapologetically me, aren't I? Terrific. But you know what? That's all I want to see. That's the whole reason I made Tarot by Cassy what it is, which is just me being me out loud, because I really struggle with being told, hi, My love, thank you. Thank you for coming, Sean. It is lovely to see you, my love. Um, I really struggled. Now I'm throwing me for a loop because I'm so used to talking to myself. So that was not attacking against you, just in general with filming the videos as a pre-record. Um, gosh, now you're gonna have to remind me what I was even saying. It's gone right out of my head. Right out of my head because I saw someone is watching. But that's exciting. That's right. That's what it was. About just being myself out loud on Tarot by Cassy and not trying to wait until I had my hair done and I could get my nails done and we'd still be waiting. We would still be waiting. And until I was able to speak in the way that I wanted to, and until I could do a neat and tidy pick a pile. If I had have waited until then, we'd still be waiting, and there would be no Tarot by Cassie. But also, I didn't want to be another reader who comes across as though their life is absolutely perfect. They've mastered everything, and they're then telling you how you need to do everything in your life, as though they're either so far past all of their trials and tribulations that they never actually experience them or they don't feel them anymore, or they never had them in the first place. And maybe that's not the case just because you show up looking beautiful and you've got a great aesthetic and your desk is tidy and everything doesn't wobble every time you touch the something or bump it and your setup is right and people can see. It doesn't mean to say that you have any less of a hectic, messy life outside of that. It shows that you're an incredibly strong person, that you can show up like that amidst whatever is going on for you. But for me, I just very much felt like this was going to be my space to heal and a place to put where I needed a place to put the things that I needed to put somewhere and to open it up for other people to be able to bear witness to that. And if it helped them, then that would be really lovely. And so I hope it has helped them. But in saying all of that, there's a reason for my little 5 minute segue TED talk. It's just to say that yes, apparently 2025 is going to be the year of real, of authenticity, of um, turning up and just showing yourself, turning up and not trying to be something that you're not. So that's what we're focusing on. And I'm looking at the cards over here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Empress are both bookending the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. I cannot believe. Can you believe, Sean, that I don't know if you came on just after I'd pulled those both out, but I was just saying about with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, maybe you had a rough 2024. And then these two flipped over in my hand and came out right at the same time as each other. The needless punching on card with the needless punching on card. So, much needless punching on has been occurring. Now, from the mantra, love and light mantra cards. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yin and yang, balance required. They're not my favorite cards. I hate them. I hate them, actually. I can't stand them, and I wish they'd go away. So I hope that they disappear in 2025, and I hope that they are coming out, and Spirit will guide me to a message that they have come out as something that we are moving away from, and not something that we have to do more of in 2025. But with where they're sitting, it's dubious, honestly. So we'll have to see. So we've got yin and yang, balance, and ride the waves of life. So even if there is going to be more needless punching on in 2025, we must ride it out. That's what the yin yang, the mantra cards. There we go. That was absolutely a jumper. I love it. That's what the cards want us to do. Courageously advance. And that would be in the face of the needless punching on. And that was just a bad shuffle. I had to do it at least once. I was doing so well. I hadn't done it at all. I was doing so well. If you watch my daily readings, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's just a bit of a shuffling shit show, honestly. And I mean, you can still take a message from it. Absolutely, people have been, but I posted it mostly because it's a little bit amusing watching my ridiculous shuffling. Hi there, 4 people. I thought that I only had 1 person watching me, so that's nice. Welcome to my reading and my shuffling shit show. 1 more card, please, Spirit. Just 1. That was just 1, to be fair. That was exactly 1. Sometimes my shuffles just drop to the floor. So, compassion. And I could use a little bit of that for myself, actually, so I should just ease back on myself as I'm reading this. I carry the weight of love in my heart and compassionately feel all hearts. Together we rise. Yeah, that's nice. I know. How can I expect other people to raise their vibrations when I'm picking on myself like that? That's not very nice, Cassie. So we won't do that. 2025 will be the year of not doing that. All right, so we've got my deck, the original Rider-Waite Tarot, or the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. My one is pretty original. I got that 20 years ago now. And I'm going to get a couple from the Heart and Soul deck. So asking Spirit, if you think I'm bad at shuffling rectangle cards, just wait till we start doing the heart-shaped ones. Hey there, guys that are watching. I appreciate you being here. Happy New Year. I hope that 2025 brings you amazing blessings, prosperity, abundance, health, joy, and spirit. I will throw these everywhere. Maybe I should just start doing the shuffle that I see. I'm going to take that because that was flipped. I should do the shuffle that I see people doing where they just do it really fast and all the cards fall out and that's the cards. I think maybe that has to be my style. Taking you. Thank you. And 2 more, please, Spirit, for this collective reading. What message do you have for this collective? There we go. That's going to just take... No, I want 1 more, please, Spirit. I'm not taking those ones. For this little collective that is watching, now it's back to 1. That's a lot less scary. So, all right. I really am going to do the shuffle fling, I think. You know what? I'm going to take that because you are feeling like you want to be pulled out. So, you are currently too close to see things clearly. Detach a little and you will start to see things from a higher perspective. By emotionally detaching from this situation, a simple solution also becomes clear. Okay, that's interesting because that one felt like it just really wanted to stick in my hand and not go anywhere. It's a time to reflect on what really matters. Ultimately, this is love, peace, and happiness, and you can only find these within yourself. When there is peace and love in your heart, there will be peace and love in your world, for all your experiences are simply your own reflection. I love that. And this one, I love the artwork on these cards. Absolutely beautiful. Stop focusing on this situation for a while, which echoes this one exactly. Take a step back, detachment. Close your eyes and relax and let go. Take a walk in the park or do whatever it takes to detach. A solution will soon become obvious and will all work out fine. Perfect. And that's the same thing here, saying that if you detach, a solution will become clear. And this one, something will be revealed in a dream or through someone you trust. The information sheds light on something that has remained hidden from you for some time. Suddenly, the missing piece of the puzzle appears and you are able to see the bigger picture. Okay, beautiful, which is exactly what I'm doing here now. So, guys, what I'm seeing very much is that I think 2025 is going to be the year that you are able to turn a messy 2024 around. So with these cards, the 5 of Swords, conflict, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, betrayal, retreat, fairness, and surrender. And maybe you have had to be the person who is the bigger person. Maybe you've had to rise above. Maybe you've had to surrender in the face of something. Conflict and competition, defeat, winning at all costs. Maybe you have been put through the ringer. That could be a work situation. It could be a relationship, family matter, friendship. 5 of Wands, conflict, pointless struggle, competition, tension, energy, pride, tradition, victory at a personal cost. So very much similar, I always use, similar energy here, but that is bookended by the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point, opportunities, transformation, fate, and control. And also on the other side, the Empress, which is the Mother card. Femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing, abundance, fertility, family, creativity, patience, and success. And we've got all of the family cards and the celebration cards up here. These are both celebration cards. That's celebration. That is a public celebration, public victory. So being acknowledged for your previous triumphs. And this as well is celebration, but with the family, the beginning of something new, the starting of the building of the family. So not quite at the 10 of Pentacles stage of family life yet, but certainly something to be celebrating. And then the 2 of Cups partnership, which is sitting above the Empress. And we've got the Two of Wands sitting above the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you have been deciding whether or not to make a decision, strike out on your own, maybe leave a messy situation, but you've been showing self-restraint. You've been showing respect to your partner. You have been holding back, or maybe you need to do those things. If you have been doing those things, it looks as though you will be experiencing celebration soon, and you will be coming together to celebrate with your loved one, if this is a romance that you are asking about, or friendship or work situation. With the partnership card here, there may still be more tense times to come in 2025. I cannot rule that out with the placement of these cards. They are not so much in the past as smack bang in the middle. And why do I do that every time, Cassie? They are clarified by the mantra cards, which are yin and yang. 8, I am divinely created. My feminine flows nurture my masculine safety. And I will get more information from the book on these ones. But very much with the Wheel of Fortune sitting above that, you're being asked to find balance. And it might be that you need to find, if you're a male, you might need to lean more into your divine femininity and your softness, and especially with the Empress card up here as well. Femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing, abundance, fertility, family, creativity, patience, and success. So maybe you need to be a bit more patient, especially with these two on either side. Wheel of Fortune, keeping in mind that how you treat people is what will come back to you, maybe not directly from the people that you've treated badly, but in various ways. So good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point, opportunities, transformation, fate, control. So maybe you need to get a bit of a hold of yourself and control yourself a little bit, because we've got the yin and yang, and then the ride the waves of life. Number 6, my kindness is felt in the warm breeze. My light is seen on the darkest days. My heart is heard over beating drums. So it seems that you are being very much called, my collective, to find that balance in yourself. Courageously advance. 28, I express myself courageously and gracefully while authentically exposing my truth. It allows for the most healing, growth, and freedom. And I do hate to say it, but typically being able to express yourself and your emotions is a very typically divine feminine trait. Being able to courageously advance is typically a very divine masculine trait. So maybe you need to lean into your divine masculine to find the courage to be able to express yourself in the way of the divine feminine. And then lastly, we've got compassion. 13, I carry the weight of love in my heart and compassionately feel all hearts. Together we rise. So this whole entire row is, oh, not the whole entire row, but we do have ride the waves of life, find balance. So lean into just going with what happens and showing kindness, showing compassion, but also courageously advancing. So you're not just leaning into what is happening in life. It's not happening to you. It is happening through you, and it is happening for you, so that you can advance and you can also detach from the situation. That's the other thing. So if you are struggling with something, my beautiful collective, if these two cards, like my beautiful Sean just said, my favorite cards, they are not. They're just in my spreads all the fucking time. This needs to be resolved. This needs to be resolved. This needs to be resolved. And Spirit is saying to you, the way to do that is by detaching and setting it free to the universe and spirit to heal and to reflect on what really matters. Love, peace, and happiness. Stop focusing on the situation for a while and bring your attention and awareness within. Go out in nature and find balance. So for the yin and yang, finding balance between your masculine and feminine energies can introduce more ease, safety, and alignment in your life. Beneficial masculine traits include structured daily schedules. That's what I need very much. So, very much so, and taking the lead. But they can be exhausting if feminine traits of connecting with your intuition, nurturing, and allowing flow into your life aren't felt. Yeah, so you can't operate the divine masculine if you aren't able to feel the divine feminine, and vice versa. So, actions to help you with this: play your favorite song and start moving your hips from side to side and wave your arms above your head. Feel into your heart while you sing and dance and surrender to the music, returning you to balance. I love that. Now, for Ride the Waves of Change, Do you feel as though you're invisible some days? Your light and love is always felt, so keep persevering and holding your vibration. Being a light warrior has its struggles, but you've been chosen because the natural radiance within you is needed. Yes, please hear that. If you are feeling invisible, please do know that that is very true. That please take that as a message, regardless of who you are. You are not invisible, and although it does have its struggles, you are here for a reason. So the action to help with that is draw your breath in through your nose in 4 counts and send that breath into your heart space. Hold it for a second, then exhale for 5 counts through your nose and visualize clearing any cobwebs in your heart. Repeat for 2 minutes, especially if your nickname is Spides. Um, just like the connection there with the cobwebs in the heart. 28, courageously advance. Courageously advance. Through your voice, body language, the choices you make, and energy you emit, you continuously express yourself bravely. Keep up the courageous expression of your truth as it sets your soul free and accepts your wounds and past traumas. You grow through healing you go through your healing, and every honest expression leads to new heights of freedom. The action, live your truth by saying out loud what you've been holding in. And finally, compassion. I've got Gangster's Paradise playing just in case that is a message for anybody. It's him telling his truth. Compassion. Your power to feel deep compassion should be carefully navigated and your energy protected. And that also speaks to these cards about detaching. It's important to connect often with yourself through meditation and stillness, which will best serve you to be the healer you are. So, talking about being a light worker in the last card, um, so that you can help those in need rather than having your energy sucked from you. Action, practice compassion with a person or animal in need, a loving understanding that secures your energy in place without putting yourself in their pain. I like that. So, yeah, again, with the detaching. So, what I'm seeing here is that maybe it was even a case of things started out looking really great at the beginning of 2024 and all was going very well. All wands, all fire, spirit, energy, emotions, partnership. And then it started. I'm sorry about the way I hold it in front of the camera. You should see me with a mirror and a blow dryer. But then it started to break down. The wheel of fortune has turned, things have changed, and you've managed to maintain things, but maybe you were just feeling a bit fed up to the back teeth. And I was just wondering if 2024 is going to carry over into 2025. The answer is potentially yes, a little bit, but Spirit is asking you to find your balance, go out in nature, be mindful, meditate, reflect on what really matters. I'm going to repeat that again. Ultimately, this is love, peace, and happiness, and only you can find these within yourself. When there is peace and love in your heart, there will be peace and love in your world. For all your experiences are simply your own reflection. So, what this is saying is take a step back, focus on yourself, slow down if you need to slow down, take a breath if you need to take a breath. Not in the sense of people always telling me to take a breath, but just big, deep breaths. Be out in nature. Remember to be compassionate, not just to the people in your life, but especially to yourself. That's very much what I'm seeing from this. Spirit is asking you to return to balance, to remember that you are a voice that needs to be heard, that you are a light that needs to be shone, and that you need to treat yourself and others with compassion. And in doing that, together we all rise. So, absolutely, I think that the message is 2025 has the potential to be a really amazing year for my collective, but we must detach a little bit from the crazy emotions. And with the age of Aquarius coming in, and I'd heard something about it's that time is actually literally speeding up, and even for that split second that we don't think we miss, we do. And the more technology, the more things we're able to do, the more things we have to do. So if you're feeling a bit overloaded, unplug, detach, switch off, spend some time on your own, go into your heart space, and you can overcome this Five of Swords, Five of Wands, needless fighting, needless overthinking energy. So I hope that's been helpful. Let me know in the comments if it has been. And yeah, I will look forward to seeing you in the next reading, which will hopefully be, I'm hating this wobble on this camera, but I'm liking the fact that I've got this right for a change. It's very nice. So yes, hopefully there will be more of these in the future. Like, subscribe, comment if you feel comfortable to, and Happy New Year. I will see you in the next reading.